Hi everyone, Kim here from Sunshine Creations and Crafts, and my intention was not to do so many videos on this mini album that I'm doing, but I sort of had a glitch on the second one, so we're going to just go right into it, and hopefully this one will be a lot shorter. Now this is what I'm doing. I'm doing the mini album. I'm calling it Precious Memories. This is the cover page. That was the first video, and then the second page was this this one here, and I didn't add any additional embellishments to it or anything like that. So I was having some problems at the end of that second video with the Martha Stewart punch, but that's because, as my son would say, you're being a derp, Mommy. I did actually put this in incorrectly. I had been trying to line it up with that flower there, and so I was doing it wrong, so I went ahead and punched all three corners except for this, but you actually have to line it up with the flower that sits close to being right underneath the punch there. So go ahead and finish this off, lining up with that flower now, and bringing it down. And that is it. So that's very, very pretty. It turns out great. And these fold up. Great for storage. That's one of the bigger ones. She has smaller ones too, which I bought a few of them. Alright, so my intention is for that to show slightly so that the pink kind of comes out. And then that's going to go down just like that. And I am also going to put my pink trim on there. So let's do that first. Try to get my score tape out here. This one will do it. My crafting table is a complete mess right now, and I'm just loving it. Having so much fun. I do like to start out with a clean slate per se, but for this one it is perfectly okay. That off, and again I'm going to get it right on the edge as best that I can. Sorry, I bumped the camera there. And I'm going to take a quick look at it, make sure I have that on even. Looks pretty darn good. Cut that off. We'll go ahead and put our paper on. I neglected to put the lid on my glue when I finished that last video, so it kind of got dried up there. Try to get it right on the edge. I don't know what's going on with my voice here. And a little dab will do you in the middle. Okay, so let's put this on first. And I think, as I mentioned before, I said it was okay for it to go over, because I'm going to go back and trim everything up when I'm all done with it. And this has a textured side to it, so make sure I have it on the right side. I do like these Martha Stewart punches. I was just not being careful with what I was doing. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this over, because right here is where I'm going to have my holes. And I want to be able to get the prettiness of the flowers right here. So we're going to put that right there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to try to tie in these colors here, is I'm going to put some washi tape on this. I'm going to go with this one here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the edge as if it were a banner. So I'm just going to snip it here and snip it here. And I'm only going to do it from here to here. Just see, there's these two flowers right here. Don't want to cover him up, but I want it right on the top there. And I'll snip it there and then bring it up and do the banner. Very good. Okay, now I'm going to stamp across this. Not sure if that's even. I'm afraid if I pull that up that it's going to mess the whole design up. So, like on the other page I did the stamp here. I'm going to put something a little different. I'm going to put a solid color. I think the stamp would show up better. And, oh gosh, decisions. Let's go with the green. Peel that up. This is actually very good crafting tape. I know some of the crafting tape is very, very thin and it tears easily, but this one is a little thicker, so it's very nice. That's the Recollections. Go ahead and cover up those flowers, that'll be okay. Bring that over just a little. Still thinking it's a little crooked. Snip that off and make it into a banner. Okay, now I can stamp on it. And make sure I have the right stamp. This one says, "You're one of my nicest thoughts." Get that on straight. And we're going to put it right. 1 second, it's still a little crooked. Nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the frames on and the batting. And then we'll put some little dragonflies on it as well. I flipped that over because the other side is more textured. I really did not think that it was going to take me so many videos to do this, so I'm really going to do better planning on my next one so I can get both pages in, because I know it can get monotonous to have to sit and watch someone do something like this. Okay, so we want to make sure we have room for our holes there, and let's do just a quick don't want to cover up the washi too much, but I do want it side by side. So let's go here. Just trying to make sure that it's on straight. Nice. And again, I don't know why that ended up bent. I must have put it underneath something and it bent it, but hopefully the score tape will help hold it down better. Okay, there we go. Okay, I am concerned about this score tape because if they try to close the album, the pages will stick together. So I'm going to take a minute here, just try to get it underneath that edge. I don't know if some of you are at the age where you would remember the Polaroid frames. That's what I had in mine here. Okay, again, so we're going to measure in an 1.25 inches, I believe it was. Right there. Take our little punch. String us through. I hear one of my sons coming down the stairs, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. I'll just let them know I'm doing a video. I usually let them know ahead of time, but I forgot to do that. Get my stapler. This is a little Tim Holtz. I love it. Oops, I completely missed. That's okay. Do over. That will go in here. There we go. Go up 1.25 inches. That one's up a little too far, so I have to make sure when I, oops, that's the stapler, when I punch the hole, that I go, I use that as a guide, but I go down a little bit so it doesn't tear when I put the ribbon through. All the way through. Come on, buddy. Funny, my girlfriends and I, when we go scrapbooking together, we joke with each other because we're talking almost the whole time, but we're not talking to each other, we're talking to ourselves. I don't know if any of you can relate to that, because we're like, I wonder what we're going to do for this layout, and we're actually really just talking to ourselves. We're not asking anybody the question. Or we'll say, oh, I don't really like that, or oh, I like that, or it's hilarious. Alright, so we'll put that one in there. Great, and I want to go ahead and put on some more of these little dragonflies. But I'm going to need some brighter colors here. Oh, the orange will look good. Just drop that. Oh, there's an orange. That one's bigger too. I like that. That one that I dropped was little. I like that pink. That's really cute. Maybe we'll put it down here so that it's got some contrasting colors to it. And then this one here. That one's even bigger. That's going to be nice. Okay, I think that was it for that page there. Look at that. That went together a lot nicer than it did when we started, huh? And I'll go ahead and trim these off. And then, you know, later on I'm going to take the X-Acto knife and trim that off as well, so it'll be more even, because you can see it looks like it's sort of off track there. But that's it. So that is my third page. And I think that is it for now. If I add anything, I'll go back and have you guys take a look at it. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.